Idaho, the land that wrestling forgot. Until souls across the Gem State decided to make history. We all take risks. We all feel pain. We all have succeeded and failed. But not tonight. Tonight, our stories will be told. Tonight, our voices will be heard. Tonight, your eyes will see the unbelievable. For the first time in Idaho history, we bring you local professional wrestling. So gather the family, take a seat, and leave the action to us. We are Wrestle Club.
Alright, and now the match you've all been waiting for, a no disqualification casket match! The rules of this match is there are no rules, but putting your opponent inside the casket! Coming to the ring at this time from Salem, Massachusetts, weighing in at 299 pounds, the Tree City Giant, James Grimm!
And just like that, we are on to our next matchup. It has been a festival for sure, and this matchup is a casket match of all matches. And making his way out here is the big Tree City Giant, James Grimm, a fan favorite for everybody here in Boise.
Man, what a match to be a part of. A casket match of all things at a very appropriate location, being that we are over here at the Cloverdale Funeral Home for Dia de los Muertos. I'm not gonna lie to you, G, I wasn't really expecting to see a casket match, but I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. We are at a funeral home.
I mean, how do you prepare for a casket match? I've never been in one. I don't want to be in one. I don't want to know even what's in it.
Well, the first thing I should probably say is, you better not have any claustrophobia, because that's a tight fit.
Yeah, that's a small casket. I don't even know if James Grimm could even fit in that casket. He's a big guy.
Well, I mean, the rules doesn't necessarily state he has to stay in the casket. He just got to get put in and have the lid shut.
And his opponent.
Either way, I don't want to be inside a casket.
And that's right, casket. Oh.
The real deal, Bryce Bennett.
And coming to the ring, the real deal, head made of steel, attitude of, well, I don't know really what else to say to rhyme with that.
Probably attitude, for sure.
Yeah, Mr. Attitude himself, Bryce Bennett. James Grimm's former friend at this point, I would say. Bryce Bennett has had, look at him too. I mean, he even looks at, he looks mean, he looks nasty, telling people to get out of his way.
He just said no to the fans.
He did.
They were trying to get a high five, and he just nod his head, saying, "Nope, not gonna touch you, and not gonna give you the high five."
And he's telling James Grimm too that he's gonna get buried in that casket. And I'll be honest with you, G. Once again, claustrophobia is not your friend. If you suffer from that, that is not the place you want to be.
Yeah, get me away from the casket for sure. So what are the rules here?
Rules of a casket match are as follows. The first man to put his opponent into the casket and closes the lid is the winner. There is no DQs, no countouts, no pinfalls. They have to be put into the casket and have to have that lid slammed shut. It doesn't have to stay shut, it just has to be slammed shut.
Yeah, I will say no thank you. I don't want to be in any casket match or in a casket, and looks like we're having a taunt-off here, and people are loving James Grimm.
Yeah, they're definitely behind the Tree City Giant. He's trying to tell right there. See, look at that.
You know, I think Bryce Bennett's saying, all right, yeah.
Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if Bryce Bennett's the right person you want to be kind of, showboating in front of. With the recent attitude change from Bryce Bennett, he might pretty much use the forehead of his and knock your dome out.
Yeah, Bryce Bennett has been all business for sure. It has been a shift for him here in Wrestle Club.
Oh yeah, definitely a shift indeed.
Oh, and I guess James Grimm is not about the taunting either. He just delivers some elbows there, sending Bryce Bennett to the corner.
And he's going for those massive tree trunk meat hooks of his. Just giving Bryce Bennett some good old-fashioned floggings across the chest with those big old forearms of his.
Oh, man. And Bryce Bennett is just taking the beating here. That's like number 10.
I think that's number 10. Bryce Bennett's already feeling it. I'm not going to lie to you, though. I was a little surprised to see that so soon. But James Grimm realizing what's at stake, going for a body slam, quickly taking advantage of Bryce Bennett.
So pinfalls do not matter here, right?
That is correct. Pinfalls do not matter. Ooh, James Grimm missing the body slash. Pinfalls do not matter. Submissions do not matter. You could beat your guy up, tie him to the cables, tie him to the ropes, and do whatever you want. It is all legal here.
So you just basically got to beat the other guy up.
That's right, and that's exactly what Bryce Bennett is doing, stomping on the kidney of James Grimm.
Yeah, this might be in favor of Bryce Bennett for sure.
Absolutely, knowing that he doesn't have to worry about any rules other than just putting Grimm. Ooh, I heard that one over here, and Grimm just kind of shrugging that off.
Ooh. And then, gosh, there's like chop number 6 there. That's going to leave some welts.
Oh, I'm already starting to think I see some. And Bryce Bennett licking his hands. And
and there's a double chop there. He's gonna feel that in the morning for sure. That's a stinger.
He licked his hands before he did that. That's And look at that suplex up and over from Bryce Bennett, putting James Grimm right into the ground.
And that took some power out of Bryce Bennett, but he is a powerhouse for sure.
Indeed, look at him too, just showing that he's got Grimm's hair in his hand, shrugging it off. Grimm already at the casket here.
This one might be over.
It might be, and
I wonder what casket tastes like.
It's probably no different than anything else that gets shoved in your mouth in a forceful manner.
And I think it's lights out for James Grimm.
I think so too. We may already see an ending to this match before it even really gets going here. James Grimm getting his dome flogged against that casket. Only to bounce it off the corner post. And once again, no count out, folks. So Bryce Bennett can do everything, and it's legal. It's legal here.
Yeah, there goes the shoulder of James Grimm.
I'm not going to lie to you, G. I kind of like this attitude change of Bryce Bennett. I don't think I've ever seen this guy get this vicious.
I don't like it. It looks like it hurts.
Well, I mean, that's part of professional wrestling. It's not exactly pillow fighting. Every now and then you got to get a little vicious.
Yeah, well, steel and a pillow are two completely different things.
Well, I mean, you got me on that one. The logic's not wrong. Bryce Bennett, eating the side of the ring there.
Yeah, he's met that apron for sure, and James Grimm taking it back in the ring here.
I think actually that might be James Grimm's mistake, is putting him back inside the ring. Truthfully, is once again, no count out, no DQ. You should do more damage on the outside, especially if you got to get him in that casket.
Oh, that was a head. Probably don't want to do a headbutt to Bryce Bennett.
I think that's the worst idea you could possibly do. And look at Grimm. He's already kind of feeling that. Headbutting Bennett was probably a bad idea.
Yeah, he's probably seeing stars right now.
And he is, and he's,
why would you do it again?
Why would you do it again? And
oh gosh.
Oh, you can hear the skull. Why? Why?
And here we're having a skull off here.
Oh.
See who's a master of the headbutts, and you do not want to do that with Bryce Bennett.
And Bryce Bennett showing that he is the master of the headbutts as he just flogged the noggin. Oh. There he goes. He's flogging him with the corner post pad.
Oh gosh!
Ow.
And this is legal.
This is totally legal. Bryce Bennett beating James Grant 10 ways past Sunday.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy, that
would have been an assault charge if this was not a match.
I would definitely say so. That's worse than the nuns whipping you in church school if you messed up.
It looks like Bryce Bennett was trying to hit him in that corner still, and Bryce, what?
Oh my God!
And then you see the psychotic Bryce Bennett hitting the still with his own head.
I think he kind of felt that one personally in that. I think he may have realized that might have been too much. And then
yeah, Bryce Bennett's feeling the effect there still. Against still, I guess.
I mean, no matter how many times you bounce your head off something, no matter how hard you want to prove, there you have it right there. No matter how much you want to prove that your skull's thick.
And a referee checking on Bryce Bennett, making sure he's conscious.
Now, here's the other thing I should note though, folks. There is no 10 count. There is no double count out. If the referee deems both men unfit to continue, this match can still end in a no contest. But that doesn't seem to be the case as Graham is starting to get some life back in him.
Yeah, both men have been taking a lot of headbutts.
Yeah, that's more headbutts than I'm willing to have.
Yeah, James Graham got about 10, and Bryce Bennett got that still.
Oh, yeah, he does.
First man up is James Grimm, though.
He's calling for it. He's calling for it.
It might be timber time for Bryce Bennett.
He's got him. He's got him.
Bryce.
Oh, Bryce Bennett wisely just going for a low blow.
And unfortunately, that is legal, right?
No, that is totally legal. And I'm not going to lie to you, G. As much as I will say that Bryce Bennett has had the attitude change, he's still the veteran in this match, and he knew quite what the...
Well, he's opened to the casket.
No, he didn't. Somebody else opened it, and it's Damian Black.
What the hell was he doing in there?
What
kind of sick person lies in the casket?
Well, obviously the Bayou Wizard. Look at him. He spit all the black...
Well, Project Mayhem is out here.
Why are they
How convenient.
What is Project Mayhem doing out here?
Well, Bryce Bennett and James Graham are going to have to form an alliance, and that's what they're doing here. As they're back-to-back going up against Project Mayhem. And what has just transpired here? What is Bryce Bennett doing?
I think Bryce Bennett just showed him. The cutter from Zayn. I think Bryce Bennett just showed his true colors.
Did he just make a deal with the devil?
I think he did, and what a devil to make a deal with. Project Mayhem looking to bolster the numbers, and I think Bryce Bennett is now a part of them.
Damian Black sizing up. Oh, there's a shining wizard.
Oh, God, I feel
straight to the dome.
Oh, I feel so sorry for James Graham. Somebody better notify the next of kin because we're about to have a burial.
Yeah, bring out some EMTs, something.
Something.
Bryce Bennett. Oh, he just broke.
Oh no.
The neon sunglasses of the Big Tree City Giant.
He did, and right there, they're just dragging the wolves.
Look at Bryce Bennett. He's having fun, taking out the lenses there.
The wolves and the vultures, whatever you want to call them. Project Mayhem has once again shown up and proven that they don't care.
What did Bryce Bennett do? This is the wrong choice. Why would you align yourself with Project Mayhem?
Maybe Bryce Bennett feels this is the right choice as he's stuffing Graham inside. And that's it, folks. I think that's it. Graham is in. He's in. He's trying to get up. He's trying to get... Oh, no!
Oh gosh. Somebody call some EMTs.
Oh my God.
You might have a cracked skull here and you're winner.
Oh, that's a low
Bryce Bennett. I'm not even sure what's going on in his mind.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
What does Brad Zane do? Knocking for life?
I think so.
He's laughing over here.
I think he's checking to see if
Bryce Bennett just threw his neon sunglasses in there.
Wow.
I have no idea what Bryce Bennett has just done.
I think truthfully, I mean,
coming to the ring,
wow.
One half of the Spud Brothers Coalition, Bronco Bill!
What a surprise that we have here, the main event, and we have the CEO, the owner of Wrestle Club, Patrick Holloway. He has just declared that this is going to be a Potato Bowl Championship match, but unfortunately, this is going to be a straight jacket match, and making his way out is Bronco Bill Lee in the main event here in episode 31. Dia de los Muertos, and Bronco Bill Lee he looks like he's scared.
Now, I wouldn't blame him on that one, considering that this is for the Potato Bowl Championship. And yes, Patrick Holloway has graced us with his presence here, the CEO of Wrestle Club, helping Bronco Bill Lee get into the ring. But yeah, folks, ladies and gentlemen, straight jacket match. This is a first for Wrestle Club. We've seen a lot of firsts today, truthfully. Marbles, caskets, and now straight jackets.
It's been a crazy day here.
And
very much so.
He is the current Potato Bowl champion, one half of Project Mayhem, the Voodoo Priest, Damian Black!
And ladies and gentlemen, as you just heard, the Bayou Wizard, the Black Heart of Wrestle Club, the Voodoo Priest, and your current Potato Bowl champion, plus one half of the tag team champions, Damian Black, representing Project Mayhem. He himself will be escorted out to the ring by Brad Zane. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera going at that. I believe we lost the camera during the match with James Graham and Bryce Bennett at that point in time.
Yeah, that match was just crazy all over the place. And speaking of crazy, we have Damian Black, who is in the straight jacket and looks like he's enjoying himself.
He is on that one, and I mean, oh jeez. Look at that, man. It's like that straight jacket right there. Brad Zane carrying the titles, proudly presenting the Potato Bowl Championship on behalf of his friend Damian Black.
Yeah, Damian Black can't carry anything. He's in a straight jacket.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's what it is on that one, truthfully.
Well, I would say that the advantage goes to Damian Black because he looks very comfortable in that straight jacket.
Well, the advantage should go to Damian Black also because you have to note the fact that Damian Black has something over Bronco Bill Lee. He's got strikes, and we know he can deliver some of the meanest kicks in Wrestle Club.
That is for sure. He's also been sleeping in coffins that we just saw earlier.
Yeah, what in the world? A lot of firsts today, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't realize Damian Black loves sleeping in coffins.
Yeah, the guy is just sick and demented for sure. And I think he just took it to a whole new level today.
He did. And Brad Zane telling the referee, hold on to his title, but he ain't going to be keeping it for long.
All right, I want a clean match. As clean as you can withstand, Black. Best of luck, gentlemen.
And Patrick Holloway saying best of luck, and they're gonna need it because this is the first time ever that we have a straight jacket match in Wrestle Club. Main event, episode 31 here, Dia de los Muertos.
You see right there, Brad Zane carrying 30 pounds of gold. That's got to be intimidating to Bronco Bill Lee when you think about it too. You're in the ring with not just a tag team champion, but a Potato Bowl champion, and what a vicious kick to start this match.
Well, they're gonna have to use their legs, and the best striker is kicking right now.
Yeah, he really is. And Brad Zane, oh
God, there's a straight kick to the gut there.
I actually think that might have been more his kidney. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the straight jacket match does have rules to it. They're kind of similar to your standard rules of professional wrestling.
Oh, was that a shoulder tackle? Oh my gosh, that is a scary sight.
That is a very scary sight. And Brad Zane's laughing at Bronco Bill Lee, who is now terrified.
God, Damian Black looked like he just jumped out of a horror movie.
He really did. Have you ever seen The Grudge? That's what I just got reminded of. Damian Black with another, going for a drop toe hold. And then once again, that kip up back to his feet, stomping on Bronco Bill Lee's back. But again, folks, once again, what I was saying here, it's that,
we got a head scissors right here.
I can't get a word in edgewise here, truthfully, G.
Yeah, we got a head scissors. Bronco Billy's hat looks like it's getting ripped too in the process.
It is, and Bronco Bill Lee can submit right here. So rules are as follows: pinfall, submission, both legal, countouts, legal. The only thing that is not, the only thing that's still allowed is the fact that you can use the straight jackets as a weapon once you get free.
And then you see Brad Zane wearing Bronco Billy's hat.
I hope he checks for lice afterwards.
Oh God, and there's a single leg drop kick on Bronco Bill Lee.
And Damian Black quickly, we might already be seeing a man escaping from the straight jacket. And look at that too. Bronco Billy quickly stopping it though.
Bronco Bill Lee is trying to get like a shoulder tackle, and now he's hit him in the gut there.
There comes a point when a man has to say enough, and that is that point as Bronco Billy quickly slams into Damian Black, knocking him off his feet.
And Bronco Billy has a chance to get out of that straitjacket, and this matchup is actually kind of like a reverse straitjacket match where both men start in a straitjacket and end. And speaking of ending, Damian Black just got out of his straitjacket.
He did, and there we go.
He's just choking him.
Again, this is legal. As long as it's the straitjacket, it's legal. And he is going for the choke on this.
Taking the life out of Bronco Bill Lee here.
The referee should be checking to see if Bronco Bill Lee wants to submit, because that might be a wise idea at this point.
I don't even know if Bronco Bill Lee's still awake here.
I don't know either. Damian Black.
Oh, and there's a kick straight to the chest there.
Oh, that got all of it. You see Bronco Bill Lee, he's reeling.
And Damian Black taking advantage here as he is the first out of the straitjacket.
Look at that too. He's just pulling it off. Brad Zane circling the ring like a vulture.
And Bronco Bill Lee is still in his straitjacket. He has no line of defense whatsoever.
Oh, and he bounced his head off that second rope too. Oh God, that's a great way to get a concussion, ladies and gentlemen.
He can be concussed and he can be lights out here.
Damian Black's got him in the ropes. The referee should honestly be breaking it up at this point.
Poor Bronco Bill Lee is losing all of his life here at Day of the Dead.
Oh, Project Mayhem, once again, always thinking ways to make everything more dangerous for the wrestlers in Wrestle Club. And right now, Damian Black is showing that as he is choking Bronco Bill Lee. Looking like he's got that arm in place. Yeah, he is. He's right now trying to strangle him.
Might be taking the life out of Bronco Bill Lee.
That, I think, yeah, that's exactly what I think you're right about that one, G. I don't know what else to really say. This is a match, all right. Oh.
Well, Bronco Bill Lee, I mean, he just can't defend here. And, he just ducked, and Damian Black went over the top rope there.
Well, you say you can't defend. You're absolutely right. You can't defend, but you can definitely duck and maneuver and get out of the way. And that's what Bronco Bill Lee did. And Bronco Bill Lee
looks like he's going to be free here.
He's free of the straitjacket, ladies and gentlemen.
It's about time. He dodged a bullet there.
I think he doesn't realize the match is still going, though. That's one half of the walnut that I was talking about.
Well, he's going to find out really quick here.
Yeah, he is indeed. And, quickly stopping Damian Black, who was trying to sneak up on him.
Oh, and there's a shoulder tackle off the mid-rope there.
That was all money.
This one could be it.
1, 2. Oh, kick out from Damian Black at a 2 count.
We almost had a new Potato Bowl champion in Bronco Bill Lee.
That would have been quite the upset. Bronco Bill Lee looking like he's going to battering ram him, and he does. Battering rams him into that top turnbuckle, and Black looks like he is out.
Come on, Bronco Bill Lee. He's going off that mid-rope here.
Oh, he's calling for it.
Going for the yeehaw. Nobody home.
But nope. Oh, nobody indeed home for sure. As he gets a couple of knees to his stomach.
It looks like he was going for that cartwheel slam there.
Yeah, that's actually one thing I will say about Bronco Billy that always catches me off guard is how fast that guy can think on his feet. He's got the instinct where his brother's got the brawn.
Yeah, but Damian Black had him scout him. He put the knees up.
He did indeed, absolutely. Damian Black, though, I think he's done playing around.
And Bronco Bill Lee's, just shoulder tackles there. Damian Black to the corner, more shoulder tackles.
And that's what I keep talking about when I say Bronco Billy's got the instinct. And spike bulldog driving his head right to the ground. This is it.
This is it. 1, 2.
Oh, a kick out from Damian Black. Oh my God, that was
Bronco
2.5.
Bill Lee that was a vicious bulldog. And there's a throat thrust right there.
Yeah, definitely that one. Referee Core didn't see anything, I don't believe, though, in that. I mean, that was pretty straightforward. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Project Man, but I will give him credit where it's due. And that front cradle suplex from Damian Black, is he rolling through? He's got a pin. Oh!
Bronco Bill Lee barely kicked out. And then we see the assault by Damian Black, a bunch of rights.
Damian Black just flogging him across the jaw with those knuckles of his.
I think Damian Black is getting frustrated here.
I think so too on that one. And that might be for the best, truthfully. If Damian Black is frustrated, he can make a mistake. Bronco Bill Lee can capitalize, and we may have a new champion, even though he's one half a walnut. He bent that over backwards.
God, Bronco Bill Lee is in a bad spot here.
He's in a real bad spot as Damian Black shoves him back down. We've seen this one before. This might be that cartwheel DDT of his. Nope, it's the double knees to the chest.
Double knee buster there. Bronco Billy tasting all of it.
Yeah, you have to think about that. Damian Black may not be a heavy guy, but 180 pounds and 2 knees to your chest. You're going to feel that.
And that's going to only be a 2 count there as referee Core making his debut here.
He's doing a good job for a new guy, for sure. And Bronco Billy's stopping Damian Black and striking and punching him himself, giving him some shots back.
Ooh, nice chop there by the farm boy.
Well, when you get that, like when all you have to chop is nothing but hay bales, and every now and then the meat that you hang up in the meat locker. Oh!
And I think he just woke up the demon and Damian Black.
That might not have been a good idea. Damian Black kicking him right in the side. Ow!
And the psycho Damian Black is taking control here, has that front face lock, and he's switching it up. Oh, he just took out the kneecap of Bronco Billy.
Now, I believe that's still legal though, G. There's no rule saying you can't do something like that. And there it is right there, the cargo DDT from Damian Black. Oh, and he got all of it. I think that's it. Bronco looks like he is out, but Black is, he's look at him.
The guy is just sick and demented. He just wants to assault Bronco Billy and take him out limb by limb, piece by piece.
I think so on that one too. I'm actually surprised that Big John Henry's not out here trying to stop this, but that's probably due to the fact that King Marcus Anderson is telling the servant he has to stay and watch his brother suffer.
I would not be surprised. That sounds like the King.
Oh. And I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hearing it.
It might be the sailing.
Yeah, the winds are blowing, and we are about to see the sails set sail as he goes for it.
Watch out, Bronco Billy, and there it is. Sailing to the black. And trust me, that's lights out, and that's when you see Black.
Man, Black just rolling over. Look at him, too.
And that's going to be a 3.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Bronco Billy tried to kick out at the last second, but that just wasn't enough. Damian Black, the psychotic Blackheart of Wrestle Club, the Bayou Wizard, the Voodoo Priest, call him what you want, but he is still your winner, Wrestle Club Potato Bowl champion.
And still,
yeah,
Potato Bowl champion.
Just sealed the deal with Damian Black retaining here.
Damian
at Dia de los Muertos.
That's right, Damian Black. Brad Zane and Black, the straightjacket. Are they going to put Bronco back in it, whip him some more?
What is Damian Black doing?
Oh, he's putting it back on himself.
Well, that just shows where his head's at.
Yeah, it does show where his head's at.
This guy should belong in the loony bin.
That's putting it light and nicely. I wonder if Zane got this guy.
I don't know, but it looks like he's enjoying himself in that straitjacket. As Damian Black is victorious here in episode 31.
Episode 31, Zane's, oh God, he's pushing pressure on Bronco's chest. Man, these two just don't know when to stop.
And who in the world is going to stop Damian Black? Because this psychotic demon needs to be put at halt.
I have to agree with you on that one there, G. Both men laughing at Bronco's demise.
And Project Mayhem leaving here once again, retaining the belts.
That's right. This is episode 31, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wes.
And I am G. Peace.
Love ya. Mwah.
One thing I want to address that happened last night during the main event. Salim Abbas came out here and distracted Garibai with his own heavyweight champion belt. Garibai worked hard and earned that belt, and Salim Abbas just stole it from him. So Salim Abbas, if you can hear me, I want you down this ring right now! That's Garabay's belt, not yours.
Give it to him.
Wants this belt back so badly, he must earn it from me first. It's rightfully his, I don't think so. So I'll give you this, Holloway, Wrestle Club fans, and Garabay himself. If he wants it back so bad, then I challenge him to a match, the main event for tonight, with the heavyweight championship belt.
No.
Oh, I'm not finished. It'll be in a kendo stick match.
Kendo sticks? You guys think I should honor that? You want to see it? Alright, let's get Garabay out here. See if he can accept that challenge. Save for the ring. First of all, Salim Abbas, you are not the heavyweight champion. You never beat me. You stole that at a ring of fire, and ever since then, my heart has been burning. And you know what? You want a kendo stick match for that heavyweight title? Then you got it. But the only thing that is legal is the use of that kendo stick. So that means that it's going to be a traditional rules match. So you can go ahead and play with your little kendo sticks and do what you got to do. But I'm telling you right now, you're not going to pin me down for the 3 count. I'm still going to be your heavyweight champion. And if you want to accept this match, then give that belt to the CEO right now. You're on.
This is scheduled for a 1-pinfall kendo-style match. Traditional rules with the exception of allowing kendo sticks. Whoever wins this match will be declared the Idaho Wrestle Club Heavyweight Champion. Entering the ring from Boston, Iraq, weighing in at 195 pounds, Salim Abbas.
And here is our main event. As you just heard, this is a kendo stick match with traditional rules. And just announced is Salim Abbas from Basra, Iraq.
Salim Abbas, up-and-comer in this company, moving fast, moving through the ranks, defeating his opponents left and right. Definitely somebody you got to watch out for, quickly becoming one of the main attraction wrestlers in Wrestle Club.
Yeah, as you saw him making his return at Ring of Fire, assaulting the champion and then stealing his heavyweight belt, and I guess that equals a title match.
Yeah, that's well deserved. That's somebody that's grabbing that brass ring, taking a chance, and that chance is paid off clearly. Title shot right here up against the champion, as it were.
And there you see Salim Abbas just kneeling down and praying.
And his opponent from Boise, Idaho, weighing in at 200 pounds.
And I believe if I'm hearing the correct music, I believe it is the entrance of the Lost Soul Garabai making his way up the ramp, getting ready for this matchup.
And here comes out the champion here at Wrestle Club, but he does not have that heavyweight title as it was stolen from him at Ring of Fire.
But as we all know, ownership is 9/10 the law. If you do not have the belt, you are not the champion.
And as you just heard earlier in that promo, Salim Abbas demanding a match under a rule of the legal use of a kendo stick. And this is why we have this matchup here in the main event at Gem State Gaming Convention.
And I will have to give some credit to the Lost Soul accepting this match. Of course, I know he wants a piece of Salim Abbas, but also to completely accepting the kendo stick stipulation.
And as you just saw, every corner has a kendo stick on each post, and there's a kendo stick right there too.
Once again, there, Lost Soul Garabai, heavyweight champion of the world, very dangerous competitor, but he has his work cut out for him in this title defense against Salim Abbas.
And there you see the heavyweight title. JW, the referee, holding that up in the air, and he has been a great referee for Wrestle Club.
That remains to be seen as to whether or not this official is going to carry the same sort of bias clearly towards the quote-unquote fan favorites that the previous...
And the kendo stick drops. And there we see the power there. No kendo stick today. There we see a tie-up. Side headlock applied, a takeover. And side headlock applied right there, and there's a quick 2 count.
I don't know if this is the appropriate strategy for Salim Abbas to try to match pure wrestling technique with the heavyweight champion, one of the best technical wrestlers in the company.
There you see a single Boston Crab flipped over to a arm wringer there, and the champion in control here.
Clearly, Salim needs to use his. There we go. The aggressiveness of Salim Abbas coming into play there, breaking that arm wringer, and resetting himself for this contest right here.
As you saw, the referee saying that right hand is illegal.
That was an open palm strike. Again, I do not know what these referees are seeing.
And there is a tie up to the corner. Referee calling. Time to let go. 2, 3, 4.
That's a quick count right there. Very fast count by the referee. Clearly has no idea how to a proper cadence for his counts.
If he would have reached 5, this would have been a disqualification.
I'm surprised he didn't go from 1 straight to 5, G.
And there is a body splash followed by a snapmare, followed by a crucifix pin, and that is a fast 2 count there.
Like I said, it's clearly, I don't know what anybody else is seeing, but I am seeing that these referees clearly have the fan favorites in mind when they are officiating these matches.
And here comes the champion, an up and over, nobody home. Oh, and there's a top rope jawbreaker. That is illegal too. Oh, speaking of illegal, the champion eats that apron.
This is where it's at though. This is where that aggressiveness of Salim Abbas comes in, using the tools that he has at his disposal to cut the corners and take this fight to the champion.
Cutting corners is for sure, as Salim Abbas has cut the corners and he's on the outside working on the back of the champion with those stomps.
But he does need to get this back into the ring, despite the fact that this is a kendo stick match. Conventional rules do apply. He cannot win this match, nor can he win the championship on the outside.
That is correct, as a 10 count would mean that the champion would have to leave with the belt, but Salim Abbas has, what is that Boston Crab right there.
Very well put. He needs to center his balance though, because he's given the world champion enough opportunity to get to the ropes, and that's definitely going to cost him right there.
And he's going to have to break this hold. He almost went to a 5 count there, so Salim Abbas has to watch himself. He might get disqualified.
You got to take it to the limit. You got to take it to the edge whenever you're wrestling the world champion. Leave nothing out.
And you see a right hand whipping the champion, and he just pulled the hair there.
That was a back elbow. There was no hair pulling there, G. I do not know what you are seeing.
And there's a strike to the throat, referee telling him that's illegal. And Salim Abbas saying, taunting the champion. There's a side headlock, followed by a slam there with the roll through.
Nice Russian leg sweep right there with a roll through. Probably should go for a pin cover here. This is what I'm talking about with the inexperience of some of these competitors. They took too long here to go for this pin, and obviously was not successful.
And I believe that was a 2 count. You know, Salim Abbas just taking his time here. What does he have in store? It looks like he's going for a body slam. Nobody home. The champion using that back door reverts to a waistlock takeover. Has that lock still applied, hitting 2. And this could be the trifecta. And there is 3 in a row there.
That's a signature maneuver by the world champion. I've been a victim of that myself. It does not feel good.
And that is a 2 count. Good pin, dead center of the ring, but Salim Abbas is still fresh in this matchup. And there you see some European uppercuts. With the whip to the corner. Oh, and Salim Abbas blocking that clothesline.
Had him well scouted there. Definitely had him well scouted. He's done his research. He's done his homework.
Salim Abbas with the body slam there.
Textbook scoop slam right there, and a leg drop to go with it. There, much better. Goes instantly to the pin cover. Didn't get the result he wanted, but definitely better than the last pin cover.
Nice combination there by Salim Abbas, and he's on the apron. I think he's trying to recruit himself, and then he's still on the outside here. What is he doing?
I think he might be going for for one of those infamous kendo sticks. Yes, he does have that. And I believe he might be looking to wear out the world champion.
And the kendo stick is legal, but he can still be counted out here. And there you see taunting everybody back home. And he needs to turn around there. Champion has that kendo stick. I think he's going to break it in half.
Oh, he's got to pay attention to his opponent. Never turn your back. Never turn your back on Salim Abbas.
And the champion is paying for it, but the kendo stick is out of the equation as it is outside of the ring. Salim Abbas with that corner whip with authority there. Nobody home for Salim Abbas.
Took too long. He's got to stay right on his opponent.
And there you see the champion slithering his way out of the ring, and he has that kendo stick in place. And yep, that kendo stick is the real thing.
Clearly, nobody noticed that the Lost Soul just struck a fan with that kendo stick.
I think that was a fist bump.
That was not a fist bump. Luckily, the fan got his hand in the way and avoided what would have been a serious injury and litigation on Wrestle Club.
Both men with the, I guess, a double kendo stick hit, and here's a test of strength of the kendos.
Both of these competitors sword fighting with the kendo sticks, trying to get the advantage.
And I think that was a low blow.
Clearly on the inside of the knee, right on the meniscus, not a low blow. That was perfectly legal in this matchup with this kendo stick.
That was a low blow with the kendo stick from Salim Abbas.
Oh, just spreading that all over. That Singapore cane right across the kidneys of the world champion.
And there is a 2 count as we just heard the slapping of a kendo stick to the back of the champion. That's going to leave a mark, that's for sure. And what is Salim Abbas doing here?
Clearly setting up something he must have learned in the deserts of Basra. Some sort of devastating maneuver.
And there is a face straight meeting the kendo stick in the corner. And Salim Abbas is taking advantage of this, and there is a cocky cover there. That's a 2 count.
I thought this match was over with that maneuver. The grill of the world champion directly to the kendo stick. Very devastating.
Salim Abbas sizing up the champion here. Does a headshot.
You saw the champion just duck and that kendo stick bouncing off that top rope and hitting Salim Abbas straight in the forehead.
Clearly not the result that Salim Abbas was looking for there. Was clearly did not learn any physics at the Basra High School.
And the champion getting a kendo stick from that corner post.
He's just going around collecting kendos.
And I mean, this is legal. I mean, there's more than one kendo stick.
He only has 2 arms, G. Is he gonna use kendo sticks on his feet as well?
I don't know. It could be like Mortal Kombat, like Goro, 8 arms. But we got 2 kendo sticks to start off with, and he's setting them up in that corner,
creating some sort of devious, rigged up prop to destroy his opponent. Generally, these types of maneuvers do not go anywhere. I have no idea what the world champion is doing right now. He needs to stay on his opponent and stay aggressive.
And 4 kendo sticks in that corner, and there's a European uppercut. And this could be the end of Salim Abbas in that corner. Oh, he just ate 4 kendo sticks there, straight to the back.
I have no idea what the world champion is doing. He needs to go for a pin cover here. He needs to end this matchup.
And Salim Abbas kicking out at 2.5.
So it's amazing the amount of punishment that Salim Abbas can withstand.
And both men have been hit by the kendo sticks, and you see the markings on the back of the champion. The champion now setting up those kendo sticks. Looks like he's
weaving them into the ropes. G, I have no idea what he's up to.
And it seemed, I mean, the kendo sticks seem pretty secure with the ropes there. The kendo sticks are not going anywhere. Champion is obviously, I guess, has a game plan here with the kendo sticks.
I have no idea what's happening here, but I do not like it. This referee needs to keep G's over-aggressiveness in check. Clearly a psychopathic wrestler, has no regard whatsoever, and that's karma right there for all the folks watching at home when you try to out-psycho the bad man from Boston.
The Air Nightmare. Oh, that was almost a 3 count. As you saw, the referee barely picking up that hand. That was almost a 3 count, and we see some broken kendo sticks there. Salim Abbas thought he had that championship in the bags there.
And there he goes, exploiting that injured shoulder. Clearly kinetic tape on that shoulder, a weak spot for Lasso Garabai. Now he's going to need to go to work.
And there you see Salim Abbas taking advantage of prior injuries, and if he wasn't injured before, for sure he is now. But here comes Salim Abbas off that mid-rope. Watch your eyes here, and there's a kendo stick straight to the gut there.
That will definitely change your diet plans for the remainder of your afternoon.
Surprised he didn't throw up his lunch there. That was a kendo stick straight to the gut. And the champion barely getting a cover there.
Just couldn't get the appropriate weight distribution on that pin cover, and that's definitely going to cost him there.
As the kendo hits has taken its toll on both men. I mean, if you're a human, a kendo stick hurts no matter who you are. And the champion setting up kendo sticks on that bottom rope. As you see the markings on the back there on the champion. And you see an eye rake there. That's illegal for sure.
Absolutely, and that referee really needs to stay out of this contest and let these men engage.
Salim Abbas with looks like he has a front slam stalling.
That's absolute brutality right there. Kids, do not try this at home. That is absolutely devastating.
Yes, please do not mimic what's going on here. And there is almost a 3 count again.
Definitely going to take more than that to fall the world champion.
And what's a brown back is looking like a purple back right now on the champion. As you can see the markings itself and the broken kendo sticks on that bottom rope. And what is Salim Abbas What is he doing? He just picked up about 4 additional kendo sticks that were in the set in the back. What's going on here?
I have no idea. Once again, I'm unsure if these guys are gonna like build a kendo stick house and crash each other through it, or what the situation is. But we'll go ahead and watch along with the people at home and see what happens here.
I thought this was just 1 kendo stick inside the ring. This is like 10 kendo sticks inside the ring. What is Salim Abbas? Oh my gosh, look, he has a decapitation there. You talk about sick. Oh, and there is a shot dead center to the chest.
I have no idea how the champion can withstand any more punishment. This match should be over right here.
And somehow, some way, the champion kicks out. I'm not sure if that was smart or just straight gut instinct. But Salim Abbas is not done yet. He's collecting all these kendo sticks, and
well, with the slow counts by these officials, G, it's clear that Salim Abbas is going to have to render the champion completely unconscious before he can get a 3-count fall.
It just seems like they're upping the ante as this match just prolongs. What else do they have to do to see the conclusion of this matchup? It looks like the champion's just lifeless right now. Oh, and he reverses that. He has that gory stretch, gory bomb.
Ooh, gory bomb directly onto the kendo sticks. That is absolutely devastating, but he is too weak to put down the pin cover, and that is certainly going to cost him precious time here.
And he, as you saw there, barely just putting his body on Salim Abbas. There's just no power in that pinfall, and that is a 2 count right there.
Looks like the referee is starting a 10 count here. Both men are down. Looks like the Lost Soul is struggling to his feet, slithering out of the ring to retrieve more kendo sticks. Who knows?
And Salim Abbas is dead center there in the ring on top of those kendo sticks, and this could be that serpent splash coming up. And if he hits that, that's going to be all she wrote. Champion coming up. Nobody home there.
That's well scouted once again. Salim Abbas clearly has been in the video room watching every single move the Lost Soul makes, as him completely scouted.
And Salim Abbas with that kendo stick, and straight to the back once again.
Just absolute aggressiveness right there. No regard whatsoever for his opponent, which is exactly the type of killer instinct you need to see from a future world champion.
And once again, do not try this at home. Do not attempt it. Those kendo sticks are real. There's no way to practice for a matchup like this. And what is Salim Abbas thinking?
The Lost Soul, obviously completely incapacitated right now, has no idea where he is.
Oh, he can't do this. No Salim Abbas.
Absolutely devastating. That's
concussion 101 right there. That's dead center of the skull, cranium.
And we're going to probably need to see some sort of medical assistance for the Lost Soul. I can't imagine that any human being can withstand that type of an impact.
Again, do not try this at home at all. Do not attempt this matchup. And this, I'm not sure why he's not going for the pinfall. This match is over. This is really unnecessary. As you see, Salim Abbas tying up the wrist of the champion there. You see the champion already has his head bruised up too. I'm not sure why Salim Abbas is doing this. This match is over. Nobody gets up from a kendo stick, straight shot to the cranium.
I'm completely speechless right here. I'm not sure what the situation is here, but an axe to grind for Salim Abbas right now with the Lost Soul Garabai, and he is grinding that axe.
And Salim Abbas, he had this matchup clearly won. And then you see the dead foot there. 1, 2,
3, and we have a new heavyweight champion, and his name is Salim Abbas.
That's absolutely a barn burner match right there. High impact. The kendo stick definitely played a factor, but we have ourselves a brand new world champion here at Wrestle Club, and he is the Arab Nightmare, Salim Abbas.
Where does Wrestle Club go from here? As
no place put up, G. No place put up with a highly reputable champion like Salim Abbas holding the gold.
And there you see, pretty much unconscious former champion there, Salim Abbas, your new heavyweight champion.
And this should definitely put the rest of Wrestle Club on notice. The absolute disregard for human safety that Salim Abbas exhibited in this match should definitely get the rest of the Wrestle Club roster to think twice before competing against this competitor.
There you see Patrick Holloway. What is Salim Abbas doing? This match is over. Here comes out Mr. Hickman.
Has absolutely no business in this matchup. Had no absolute business whatsoever interfering in this contest. This is a matchup between Salim Abbas and the Lost Soul. Lost Soul's a big boy. He can take care of himself in these types of situations.
Congratulations, boss. Once again, cheating to win your belt. You don't see that? Thanks to the ref's call, I have to award you that. But guess what? My champions had to have a sense of honor to them. So guess what? Instead of you being able to hold that, you're going to defend it again tomorrow. What? Yeah. What? The dungeon you said I just went through. You think I'm going to compete? Yes. Yeah. I think you forgot one. How about you forgot one tiny little thing? I own you. Yeah. Typical American. You may have won that belt, but it's my property. I earned this belt. So guess what? See Mr. Hickman right here? You're going to defend the belt against him in a flag match.
Whoa, there you hear the big news as Salim Abbas, new heavyweight champion. Now he has his first matchup, and that's against Mr. Hickman.
I am completely stunned right now, G. This is an absolute travesty, a complete abuse of power by Patrick Holloway. The man just won the title. He gets no chance for any accolades, any rest, any jet setting, any celebrations whatsoever. He's right back into action against Mr. Hickman, who stuck his nose once again where it completely did not belong. And somehow this paid off for him, and now he's got a title match. It's an absolute travesty.
Congratulations, Salim Abbas. You got yourself a flag match against Mr. Hickman for the heavyweight title. Good luck on being the heavyweight champion. We wish you well. And this is the conclusion of episode 21 as Salim Abbas leaves as heavyweight champion of Wrestle Club.
It's an absolute travesty of justice, G.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy today's show? We enjoyed having you out here today.